to UNT with Brian Sturges, Josh Willis, and Tim Hall. UNT with Brian Sturges.
No, there are no secrets in Unnecessary Talk because no one's watching for it. It doesn't really matter.
It's a good way to keep a secret.
It's like that movie, the conspiracy one with what's his name there, Mel Gibson, and he's saying a bunch of crazy things, but one of it's actually true. But you hear this room noise, or the. Right?
I hear the space, the reverb.
So would you come over and use your diagnoses and be like, you need broadband.
You're gonna need some broadbands, some low bands, some high bands, some broadbands.
We'd love you to come over, right, Josh?
That's right.
Never mind. This is another episode of Unnecessary Talk with Brian Sturges, and I am that Brian Sturges. You might recognize me from that Japanese movie I did in 2015.
Oh.
With Japanese Academy Award winner.
We'll wait.
Come on.
She played the mother in Memoirs of a Geisha, or Memories of a Japanese hooker. I don't remember the name of it. Kira Morami. Please don't use this in the future too. Yeah, but it's we'll put up her name. Tim Hall, could you just put up her name and graphic? Right here. Cora Morami. I don't know how to say it because, Anyway, so check it out. It did. I played a cop.
Oh.
And, I had the little gun and the shirt, and I was like Sipowicz, except with long sleeves and not as nice as a derriere.
Yeah. Did you show your butt?
Oh, definitely, but only after 10. You still looking at that? How much filler do I have to? Come on, Tim Hall. I'm filling it out. I'm stressing it out. You still haven't found it?
I was taking a Cosmo quiz, actually.
IMDb, Columbo. If you just went to so you're on the Memoirs of a Geisha page?
I was, yeah. I didn't see anything.
Share it. See, this is what's great about having no plan.
I will share it.
You will share it. And then I need to talk to Josh Willis about something very important.
He
looks like he's in one of the final scenes of Scarface. He did the chainsaw. Dude, go back over to the name that I spelled. Yes. No. It says mother. Yeah. The name I spelled right there.
Oh.
I know they're great production. You can follow.
I would say that's Kaori Momoy. Momoy? Kaori Momoy?
Momoy. Yeah.
Maybe? I don't know.
I was
a pronunciologist.
That's it? You closed it? We're done?
Yeah, I deleted the page. I stopped recording. We're done.
Can you pull it back up?
All right.
Let's see it. People want to know where they can see me with my one line that I said, "What the hell are you doing?" That was my big line.
Oh, I see.
Did you say it in Japanese or?
No.
Says 2015 productions here. Greater Things. Was that you? He? Was
yes,
that you?
he.
Okay, let me click on that. Let's see what we got here. There he is.
Look at that.
Sturges.
Yeah, that's right. 2-person scene with an Academy Award winner. What you ever do?
I have not done anything like that.
Hey, find the trailer. Let's look up the trailer. Let's have a little bit of fun.
All right. I like having fun.
You guys
presumably,
like fun?
allegedly.
Oh yeah. I love me some fun.
Do you like the guy who, like you're getting the first hooker and you're nervous about, you don't know that you need to be the one in charge, and she just sees you and she's like, "Oh, I'm taking this guy's 20s. I'm taking this Tubman's."
So wait, so you have to be in charge when you see a hooker for the first time. Is that what you're saying?
Well, yes, you have to let her know that she's an employee, although an independent contractor. But
1099.
yeah, no, I definitely 1099 miscellaneous. All of my hookers.
Like somebody who's like installing a sink in your house.
Yeah, it's the same. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Like in Amsterdam, right? There's just, I'm sure they pay taxes. If it's legal,
Oh, yeah.
houses of ill repute or awesome domiciles, as I like to call them.
Awesome domiciles.
How's that trailer coming?
Oh, it's looking good. You ready for it?
誰が亡くなったんですか
誰か殺された
I can't wait to hear you speak Japanese.
Can you full screen it?
Look
や
at
だ面白いよねこれ
We're all over that trailer.
What the hell are you doing?
There it is. There it is.
だって火は自分で勝手に燃え広がっていくから私じゃ止められないもの先生さ私の話してること全部デタラメだと思ってるでしょ
そんなことないですよもしそうだとしたらあれですけど
先生私生きてていいんですよね
Hey now.
Wow.
Hey, now, I actually am more famous in Japan than the United States, which I would imagine would be true because you can look at the numbers here versus she has 1,100.
Do people quote you and stuff? Like, do they go,
When I
what
go,
are you doing?
as you know, every 6 weeks I go to Tokyo for my conference of metals, right? I do some importing and exporting of metals, various titaniums. I don't want to say Raytheon is a client, but we don't like people not.
I don't like it when you say that.
They ask to not be. Go to Raytheon.com/UNT for 5% off a bomb that'll kill someone who works at a place that you can no longer say because it would be considered racist. But we know where they work. Right? We all know where they work. Those people, I don't even know.
I'm searching around in my brain and I'm not putting it together.
Irrelevant.
Okay.
Hey, Willis.
Yeah.
Here's what I have. I have a new segment, and this is called Technical Notes for Josh Willis.
Okay. All right.
I get these off air.
Here we go.
At the beginning of the show, we need to come up with something for Willis as a very top punch in.
Okay.
Like,
because
as a true professional, you sit out a lot, right? You let the show warm up, right? You figure out the tone, and then you slip in. You're slipping into darkness.
He lets the hair do the talking. I think
that's right.
So, but what I think that sometimes, because I never stop talking, that you don't have an opportunity to say anything until about 35 minutes into the show on average. So I wanted to acknowledge the incessant vocal diarrhea that I have. And we need to put you just to be like, oh, maybe you could introduce the episode number, like UNT 28 with blah 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 coming at you. And then this way we got you on the top,
Yeah.
I want more Josh, is what I'm saying.
You want me to so what episode number is this?
28.
I think it's 28.
Yeah.
It's 28.
We need to listen. That's the first key to.
Oh, okay. But hang on.
Wait. I don't remember my own lines.
Wait. Hang on. I'm going to write that down right now. Hang on one second.
I love that you had the earpiece like you're in the Secret Service. You do look like you were an extra in not Unforgiven. What's the one where Malkovich has like the plastic gun and he shoots the duck hunter in the face in the woods for president?
Yeah.
Oh,
Line of
didn't see
Fire.
that
That's
one.
it. Yep, that's it. Yep.
Line of Fire, great movie,
Eastwood
right?
classic. Yeah.
That was when Clint Eastwood was right there. It was like maybe 59. He's like, but was still in that 40 to 60 thing. That was like the last great. I'm still,
Right.
I was like 85 having threesomes or something, and I just like to watch Outlaw Josie Wales where he was just said 3 words like get the,
Just,
right?
I'll take them all. Yeah.
Yeah, the scene is like get 4 caskets ready, and then he kills 5 guys. He walks back and throws them like a nickel. He's like, make it 5.
Caskets were cheap back then.
So you want to do an intro for us, Willis? You want to give us a?
Sure. Anything else besides episode number 28 that you'd like me to say about this episode?
Well, I'll give you the bullet points, and
okay.
There's no wrong in brainstorming. There's no wrong answers unless it's bad or something or not.
Yeah, unless it's terrible.
I'll know right away, I'm sure.
It's UNT 28. No one's watching. Occasionally, a family member who pretends they like me watches, and then makes me feel like garbage when we talk. Then
I saw your little podcast.
Family, you have to have a conversation with someone who. So what I need from you is the UNT 28. We have no guest. We're gonna go heavy on the talks this week, on the video clips.
Okay.
And I pretty much have eliminated jokes because I don't care and have time, and it's just not worth it. So jokes are dead unless you've written some. And if you have written them, after you do the intro, I want you to tell your jokes on the top so we get to them.
Oh, no. I took the cue a couple weeks ago, and
I stopped it. Yeah.
I think I'll start.
All right. So one take, Josh. So I'm going to give you.
All right, here we go.
All right. I'm going to give you 15 seconds, and Tim Hull and I will talk for you to think, to mentally prepare of what you're going to say for your one take.
All right.
Right. 15 minutes or 15 seconds?
15 seconds.
Okay, good. I don't know if I have that much talk in me. Okay, you've synchronized your watch.
Yep, making it happen. Let's see. So, Tim Hall, you looked like someone. I wanted to say who you looked like, but I couldn't. It was like Jesus and the Doobie Brother, and but it was somebody. It was a compliment. It wasn't a dig.
Okay, wasn't a dig. Okay.
It's UNT episode 28 with no guest whatsoever and a ton of TikToks. One of Brian's relatives may be watching him, and maybe they're just trying to pretend they're watching to make him feel uncomfortable. It's UNT, people.
Nice. Perfect. I like the I can't do that. I'd have to prop it up, which kind of dang, both of you guys could do it?
I can only do it on the right.
I
can't go left.
It looks like I'm having a seizure though when I do it. You guys look like because I'm concentrating too much. Get down.
Yeah, it's funny because yours actually just go up in the middle. They don't go, just
no, not happening.
This is what people tune in to watch. This is some of the greatest comedy podcasting.
Let's talk eyebrows. You've got good eyebrows. Yeah. You got they're full and they're expressive.
I did a trimming.
Uh-huh.
And I go to the DMV to do all the updates and I get the new pictures. So what's great is I'll get like the fat picture of Brian. Like I get fat Brian now for the next 4 to 8 years.
Yeah. Mine looks like I'm a corpse.
Oh, by the way.
Yeah.
I love how we didn't mention the whole diet thing last week, and I haven't started yet.
We'll get to it.
I want to give you guys an update.
Okay.
I feel exactly. In fact, I need to go buy butter today because on the list of things I need to do.
10 pounds of butter.
Yeah. No, well, if you go to the back of Smart and Final, they got the 5-gallon buckets. Like the Italian restaurants use it, they scoop it out and they stick it in the
Nice. Have you bought a second refrigerator yet to put in the garage?
Well, so I have the second refrigerator, and our friend Dick, who who did request for me to call him something else in the story, and I didn't do it because I just think Dick's funnier. But we all know. But now, if I said an Israeli. If I said, I could just stop there, right? Like I could say anything about that part of the country, and you know who I was talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was going to possibly bring it here because the fridge is large, yet it's one of these split ones, and it shrunk very quickly.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like it
shrinks?
Like the equal freezer to refrigerator. So versus like a 70-30 split, it's equal, which makes the fridge smaller. But I have this old fridge that has no shelves other than the two basic ones that I've had for 12 years. And I was thinking about actually bringing it because our friend Dick would help me. I just needed to stick it in the, what do I have, a Geo Metro?
The two smart cars that have been welded together. Yeah.
Welded together. And I was thinking about having it because I end up spending a lot of time in the garage. And I think it's as you get older and you become dad-like, regardless of a child or not, and, you spend a lot of time. No, I have this room, but the garage, you can crack open a cold one. And,
Would you characterize your activity as puttering? Are you puttering around the garage? I feel like that's a dad thing to do.
I don't know if you were to watch me, right, an outside observer would say, in my mind, it's a plan. But if you step back and have self-awareness, it's just you just filling time before you die.
Right.
It's big of you to admit that.
Projects men do are just like, you got to do something.
I don't know what it is about the garage, but when I go out there, I'll just go out there to grab something, but then I'll just kind of stand in there and look around and be like, oh, I could do things here. And then, there's like,
well, you have a nice space too.
Yeah. Yeah. And I looked at my workbench and I was like, oh, I should clean this workbench off, or I could put these screws in with the other screws because they're all loose, But a lot of times I'm just standing there. I don't actually do any of that stuff. I'm just mentally thinking about it.
Right? So your garage.
Yeah, I have to go outside to get to my.
No, I can be in my bathrobe and go down there with a beer and mess around.
Oh, yeah.
You have to go walk around.
Yeah, I have to put on my suit and stuff.
Yeah. No, by the way, that 3-piece navy pinstripe you wore while dragging out your recycling bin last Thursday. Josh, I listened from last week. It's Trash Days Thursday.
That's right.
Go to poorlifechoices.tv/store or merch. I still haven't looked.
Store.
Store.
Yeah.
And then, of course, if you wanted the $79 custom UNT mug from the Tim Hall collection.
Yeah. So, if you are, in fact, a texture guy.
Yeah, if you are. So good. It really is. What's great is that we could definitely have great merch on the show. If I just like creating the merch that no one's buying, just to be like, oh, we have that. But I still have to find that image. You guys have been married for longer than most people have been alive.
True.
Yeah.
Well, most teenagers.
How much scheduling of intercourse happens over time? I feel like the longer I am in this, it's more like, how's Saturday for you?
Yeah, you got to pencil it in, huh?
I was starting to get to a
Oh, you got your calendar?
I bought this.
It's just for
the
intercourse planner.
So, like, how often do you guys just go for it? Like, how often now is there like a move, or are there no more moves? You're just like, you want to have sex, and she's like, not really, but I'm your chattel now because you bought me dad or whatever. Right?
Oh, right. That's how it goes.
Yeah, well, she was Dutch, right? You met her while you were volunteering. I remember in the summer you were getting your doctorate in ethnomusicology, studying Quaker music,
Mm-hmm.
and you spent that time and you were building the barns and you were volunteering, and she was there in a little bonnet. It was kind of like a witness with Harrison Ford.
Yeah.
And you went there to help build barns and you found love.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Is that how you guys met?
It's a slow process, but it worked out.
Well, yeah. Yes. That's
Oh,
that's
yeah, that's
the
right.
answer to your
I forgot the
answer to your
question.
question. Yeah.
Like the greatest. I think I'll fill in this schedule here. I enjoy this because no one cares. It really.
It's very freeing.
Oh, I'm sorry, Dr. Willis.
Scheduling, huh? I don't think there's no schedule. There's a schedule for you, Josh?
Well, it's like an understood schedule at this point, you know.
Okay.
Well, for this,
You know.
When you got your business socks on?
Yeah. Right. Yeah. You know,
business
like
time?
it's like right. Exactly. There's times, and then there's like, you know, don't bother asking. Right. You know,
see.
but what the improv happens when we go out of town.
Oh, okay. I see. Because then it's.
Yeah. That's why you go on a trip somewhere.
I
'Cause then
think
you're in a
Brian has
new
forgotten
place.
what question
Yeah.
you're answering.
I think he's nodded off.
I think it's
He
lovely.
might have been.
Oh,
He
you
might
were
be
speaking to
sleeping.
me? Oh, I was not listening at all. I thought you were filling the time for me to find this. And
No,
so-
we
Oh,
were
yeah,
answering
that's-
your question.
Yeah,
You
well,
asked us a
it's-
question a while ago.
We were actually multitasking. We were doing both, but you know, it's just you looked like you were on a heroin like
You working
bender
at Subway?
thing. So
Uh,
I like how we started out talking about Brian's sex life, and we ended up with him looking down, going, "I'm trying. I'm trying. I'm trying to do it right now."
I went to the urologist and they're like, I brought samples. They said we don't need samples. I said, I can't. What do you mean? You need sperm? I got it. You need,
Where you break open that trench coat with the vials
Yeah.
lying
Yeah.
inside. What do you need? What do you need?
Some of these are even mine. Yeah, I get it.
When I had salmonella poisoning, I had to bring in a sample, and it was awkward. And the guy,
Wait.
you're asking what kind of sample? I'll tell you.
Yeah.
It wasn't the good kind. It wasn't,
wasn't the-
easy to get sample.
Really?
So it wasn't a sperm sample.
No?
Bring in at least a cup. Yeah. It was what the kids call a stool sample.
Oh.
And I brought it into Kaiser, and the guy was like, "Oh, is this for me? Is this the?" He was like, "Is this the pudding that you bring in?" He made a big joke out of it. It was kind of good, but it really highlighted the awkwardness of the situation. It's like, "Oh, here you go. This is for you."
what was inside of it? I was multitasking. Was that
It was
what number of
liquid dookie.
it? Liquid dookie?
Well, when you get salmonella, you're not firing out solids.
Oh.
I'll tell you that.
All right. So, do we have a TikTok intro? That was discussed. Do we have like a?
Oh, we should do one, right?
Or, you know what, Tim Hall? We'll switch it up. No, Josh Willis. What's the point of having you here? Get your fuck.
Let's watch some TikToks.
Nice.
These TikToks brought to you by Unnecessary Talk with Brian Sturges. Brian is otherwise occupied today, and so I'll be the voice of God speaking over all of these TikToks momentarily. As soon as they arrive on the screen, it'll be up. That'll be talking. Much humor will be made of these TikToks as they appear before your eyes or your ears. For those of you listening on iTunes or other non-video platforms.
¿Dónde estamos?
¡Andamos perdidas!
Perdidas.
¡Ay, Diosita!
Chífrales.
Those are fun ladies.
Again, if we could get someone to translate that would be great, but an incredible vocal range. They must be, I would imagine, trained in Oberlin, some other.
Yeah. They're hitting some low notes. They're hitting some high notes.
Yeah. Got a whistle in there. That was great.
It was good stuff. But you can find them actually on El Segundo Boulevard. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So like if you get off a flight from Cleveland, you want to get off. You're gonna walk out of the airport. You want to take a right, a couple miles down El Segundo. From Brexit for 5% off.
Hell no.
Ooh. Oh no. No. What the what? Oh man. How many bucks can you fit inside of the 3.5 millimeter headphone jack?
Stag bugs that have been trained. Those are like the flea circus because a lot of circuses have closed down.
Yeah. Oh man, COVID.
That's why
far-reaching.
That's why I don't download the new operating system because it's always full of bugs.
Oh, good one.
That's solid.
I'm 95 years old.
You're 95
That's
years
right.
old. You look good for 95, man.
That's because I don't run behind big asses and titties. That'll kill you. Y'all young men, y'all be screwing all these hoes out here. That's why y'all come up with arthritis and rheumatism. Your eyesight go bad. Your hair starts coming out. When you overfuck yourself, you bring arthritis on your skin. Every time you drop that seed in her,
Yeah.
your bone marrow and all that stuff from your head to your toe goes inside of her. She done stole your wallet, stole your car keys. She going about her business.
Yeah, I got to get that shit back.
Well, you better kill her then. But stay away from that pussy. If you ain't gonna marry that woman, don't stick your dick up in her. You don't know what disease she got.
No.
Wow.
There's a lot of science in there.
Yeah,
About transferring your
bone
marrow via the bone.
Remember, fellas, pull out on the floor. Okay. Now, what you don't want to do is ejaculate in the condom and then leave the condom there. Okay. I would always take it. I'd go into the bathroom. I'd tie a knot in it like a rubber. Right.
Sure. Yeah.
And I'd wrap a little toilet paper and I'd put it in my pocket, take it with me. Just in case they're one of these.
I think, isn't there a movie?
Then I go home and then I take a pair of scissors and I cut it over the toilet and then let it drain out. And then I throw it away at my.
You don't burn it to avoid all evidence.
Definitely. I burn a little sage, and I take the used prophylactic and the sage.
It's nice that you don't flush the whole thing, because that goes into the ocean and the fish,
Oh, I definitely flush it at the very end.
Oh, fish don't want none of that.
No. Come on. What's the point? I pay taxes, right? So the city. Someone's job is to prevent those from going in the ocean, right? Right? He's cashing his check. Do your job. I flush all the times I want to flush.
He's just out there at the edge of the water, just picking them out.
It's just one man in a pith hat and a net, an old Coleman fishing net from the '60s, green. And he's just like, just catching those brothers.
Oh man. Hey, that carrot.
That was his video on how to stop a baby from crying. This is cry louder. And I will try that. That seems like,
That baby had big eyes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Big peepers.
Yeah.
So much advice today. This is like TikToks to live by.
Oh yeah. This is what.
Should we bring back the that time saver with the 33 instead of 30 with the microwave?
Out here this week when I heated up my chili and again wanted to just eliminate her offspring. You understand why kings would be like, here's the boy and his father and his brothers and his nephews and everyone take his land, take his goats, take his grain, and you would eliminate everyone.
Oh, I was just going to point out in that video that we didn't see, but the microwave video, There's actually a plus 30 seconds. I believe you can just press that and it'll just put 30 seconds on there. So maybe should we make can you respond to TikToks? TikToks?
Yes, you can. As you know, I've locked myself out of my account about 9 months ago. So if you're following me on TikTok, it's you will see nothing.
Yeah.
I can't get.
It's a desert. It's a ghost town.
So now here's a question for the comedian. You don't think that was a bit?
Which one?
The microwave lady. The microwave lady.
Oh.
No,
you don't think that was a bit?
No, those aren't female comedian nails. Those are stay-at-home nails.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
I don't remember the nails. Were they
they were
done?
They were the let's say you're from Montauk. And you know what I mean? She had like the pink square nails that were grown out where she got it filled because of,
Yeah.
In fact, you know what? Pull up the video former slut. And this would be what I would imagine is out of what no, former sluts. Former, not current.
And if people want to call me a slut or say I look like a slut, it doesn't matter because I don't give a fuck what people think about me, and you shouldn't care either.
I love that she's doing it while you can see her titties. Well, look at the image of the titty image. What happened to the titty image, Timmy?
You want me to bring it back?
Yeah, you can play it again. Go on, play it again.
And if people want to call me a slut or say I look like a slut, it doesn't matter because I don't give a fuck what people think about me, and you shouldn't care either.
You heard of this tonight?
I love the what is that called? Vocal inflection? Whatever is happening. Either. It is good advice. You shouldn't care. As long as you're
whatever, she
happy.
cares. That's why she's out there making it. If you didn't care, you wouldn't make the video because you have things to do because you're a winner. But no.
Oh.
And she's like, oh, let me make sure. Now listen, as you know, I'm an advocate of sluts.
Okay.
I'm a big fan. I feel comfortable around them. Transactional.
Oh boy.
But this fella's, just so you know, that hot chick in like high school that's like, I would never blow you. Right, all that. This is what she becomes. It never ends well. And we live in Los Angeles where, I mean, this is where they come to die. So like that hot cheerleader, this is this. And then she goes to whatever job answering phones in the valley or whatever, whatever demoralizing task she has, right? And what does she have to offer? Is that she's still hot. Now she's obviously wrapping up the show, which is fine. So she's got to get up there to maybe a man in his 70s with money, right?
Oh, okay.
But this is what happens. So don't worry about these women. Just same thing with men. These super hot guys that just come and give it to you. They never work out. What do they do? They work.
Yeah, they just flash their smile and maybe flex a peck or whatever.
But that's the thing. So she's obviously. I'm sure she's like an entertainment lawyer. Perhaps she works in volunteering at an orphanage, or maybe she's not. What do you think she does? Nothing.
A realtor.
Nothing. Yeah, I could see that. Which I got to tell you, are my least favorite salesmen, considering because I actually just blocked a couple of them. Real estate salespeople are the only ones that want to be friends. Like they want to build a lifelong commitment. It's like if I went to the DMV yesterday. The lady and I completed a transaction in which I paid her money for services in which she provided for me. We're not following up. I won't be, she won't be liking me on the Facebook or whatever. And it seems that only those salespeople. Now, I use an escrow officer who I love because I never hear from her, and when I do, she has money for me.
Oh.
I never hear from her, right? And so I always use it. But I get like the salespeople that think I'm going to keep using them, like, oh, I'm going to build a bond with him but I don't care about you at all. And as somebody but I don't care about you. And
you get Christmas
you're
cards?
becoming more and more insignificant to the industry. The apps, the percentage, you're dying. You're like the greatest CEO of a buggy whip corporation. It's. I hope you're planning on wrapping it up soon. Doesn't every agent, like you buy a car, the guy's not like, let's add on Facebook. It's the only one where they want, but I never use the same people twice because.
Interesting.
Yeah,
you are afraid of commitment.
Yeah, to a real estate agent.
Because their kid's soccer game is irrelevant to me making money. So I don't care about you. If you died of Hodgkin's lymphoma today, I would just Google like new real estate agent. Like it's just you know what I mean? Like there's nothing in there. I don't care. I wouldn't even notice if you. So now that during the business transaction, they all friended me and they were all stalking me. And now the business is completed, so now I blocked them all. I mean, like I don't need to. Like they sent me like a Christmas text message.
Yeah. I still get a Christmas card from the realtor I used a million years ago.
If you get one, yeah, but you're not on Facebook. You don't have to like see like their kids. No. Yeah,
no.
But there's something about agents, which is why I think I'm on the other side of it. Is because it truly is just a job, and you can glorify it all you want, but at the end of the day, it's just another sales job. And I mean, I guess I'd just rather sell a house than a pair of shoes. I get it, but I don't. But we don't need to build. I'm not on LinkedIn, okay? Because you know what I mean. Like, there's nothing about my business that says I should be on LinkedIn to build relationships with people. Now, who's the cheapest one? I'm buying wood. And I put so much money in their pocket, and they sent me a $1 thank you gift.
Really?
They sent me I think I put almost six figures, well, maybe over a course of a couple of, it was a multi-deal situation, right? And they sent me a $1 scratch off to say thank you. Now, do you think I'm ever going to use them again?
They say it was a scratch off?
Yeah, a $1.
Not just one though. Just like
one.
Not like a
$1. In fact, leave this in. If you people are watching, this is why you're blocked. All right? Because even if you broke off $28 and got a bottle of Glenfiddich at Costco or any sort of thing relevant, right? But a $1 gift says, now the stamp costs 55 cents. They got to get the envelope. They got to go there. It's a terrible gift. So for everyone in sales, so in case you're 35 minutes into this podcast in the middle of TikTok videos, but this is why. It's not that hard. You're so irrelevant. And don't just $1.
Yeah, that's
I'm
rough.
assuming that's your way to tell me to go F myself, right? Or that's how you do business, which is fine. But now I'll take that money and go to someone else. Because here's the key about being the boss. When it's your money and you're writing the checks, like the feeling of, I need to follow my real estate agents. Are you at the dentist today? Oh, I want to go to that baby. What does that have to do with the price of rice? Now, I will use my escrow lady forever. I never hear from her. She gives me a deal, and it's always good news. And I will use her forever.
That's the key to Brian's heart.
Yeah, don't bother me. The key to
communication.
doing long-term business with me is I don't want to hear from you unless it's making me money. There's no point, right? Like, don't text me Merry Christmas. Now what you've done is you, through some social construct, have required me to respond to your sales text message. You don't care if I die of Hodgkin's lymphoma. You don't care, right? I don't care. You don't care. No one cares, right?
Is that
I just want to
business card?
interject.
So now I have to respond to your text message and be like, well, American, but just come on. I buy a pair of shoes. It's the only industry that and here's the thing. It was bad. The dollar thing was bad. I'm a guy. Get me meats, get me cigars, get me anything, just anything.
Would have been better if they had given you
Guy
nothing.
related or even home related, right? If it's in real estate, like a nice I don't know, garden kit or just something, but a $1 after the amount of money that I put in, right? I'm giving your fat ass butter brickle to shovel down your throat. No, you actually are quite thin. I
just want to say lymphoma is a terrible disease, and people die from it all the time.
Uh-oh, he might have a case of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
This is ugly. But there it is. It just really, I don't know what it is about them, but why do they think we care? I went to Subway, got a sandwich. I was like, I want to know everything you do forever.
No. Whether they find it or not, you're going to jail for obstruction of justice.
I didn't obstruct any
and trying to hide evidence. I did. Video right here.
I didn't.
You don't want to watch this video?
Yeah, I would love to. Because I was fixing my coochie lips.
Okay, there's a bag. So there's a bag right there being shoved into your pants.
That's not my bag. That's not a bag. That's my fucking coochie lips hanging out, dude.
There's a bag.
A strong legal defense.
Yeah.
Call Myers, and Jacobson. Here's what you say. If you get caught shoving meth up your cooch, they feel like a coochie lips. Yeah. In fact, if you buy an alcoholic drink, right? Let's say you real estate agents go out to a bar and they order a $10 drink. They would probably leave $2 as a tip. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So the guy who made your mimosa is getting $2. I'm getting $1. And you wonder why. So that if in 18 months the business is dried up and your children go hungry and they say, Mama, leche.
So see, I am not fat, you ugly looking bitch. Talk.
Yeah, you ugly monkey. Go climb on another tree and jump off on the other side. Next time, if you harass my daughter, she will get you on harassment.
There's so much going on there.
Do we want that one again?
Yes.
No, I don't know if the monkey comment is a racial epithet.
That's what I've. Yeah, that's where my mind went.
But I've called people monkeys and not, Let's just watch it again. It's there in for the grace of God go I or whatever. But this is great.
So see, I am not fat, you ugly looking bitch. Talk.
Yeah, you ugly monkey. Go climb on another tree and jump off on the other side.
You got it.
Next time, if you harass my daughter, she will get you on harassment.
Okay.
Why would she get her on
harassment? My daughter, and I'm going to get you on harassment. You murder my daughter, I'm going to get you on murder. You bludgeon her to death with a tire iron. I will get you on bludgeoning her to death with a tire
iron. I want to know, what's on the other side of the tree that's so bad if you jump out of the other side of the tree.
Oh, rather than just jumping straight out.
Like the side that you went up on.
You jumping out of the tree? Is it racist?
Jump out of the tree on the other side.
It took her a very long time. So this is what I mean about offsprings. This is what I mean about just don't kill a man, kill everything. Kill everything he loves. You know what I mean? If he had like a koi fish, just ball your fist and punch that koi in the face till it's dead. Okay? Everyone.
You talking Family Annihilation?
Yeah. No, and pets down the line. Right? Yikes. They got an arachnid, right? You squash it with your timberlands, right? And what you do is you tell them an order of love, starting with oh, you don't care about this goldfish, and then you end up with his twins, right? Like in what was the movie there where Kevin Spacey played a disabled person, which nobody commented on, and it turned out that he was.
That wasn't American Beauty, right?
The Usual Suspects.
Oh, yeah. I didn't.
Right?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess he had a limp. Yeah.
Yeah.
He had a limp. He had more than a
was
limp.
a fake
He was
limp.
doing the whole thing.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I thought he just had a
His name-
stiff
what was his
leg.
name? Verbal or something.
Kaiser Sose?
Yeah. No,
You're talking about two different movies.
He was disabled.
Lieutenant Dan?
Yeah, Lieutenant Dan. Lieutenant Dan. This is really just for me.
Oh, I see. Okay.
I felt like the narration was going somewhere, but
Well, yeah. So actually, Tim, could you play it again? But like, there's words at the top, but after the words,
sure.
That's a song. Could you play it again?
Have you ever looked at someone and fucked the shit out of him in your head?
There it is.
Well, that's just for me. Just so you know.
Okay.
Just,
that seems like it's up your alley. Yeah.
My TikTok feed is a dangerous combination of busty, beautiful women and then people with perhaps mental deficiencies.
That is quite a
I
combination.
remember when the one combined, where they all.
I do remember that one.
Yeah, that was the one we couldn't show.
Yeah.
But it was when everything in my algorithm reduced.
Yeah, the ultimate. That was the apex or whatever, the Venn diagram of your taste.
I'm gonna just. Oh, goddamn dickhead! I'm gonna. Oh, goddamn dickhead! You. Looks like it's already been at once. Oh, goddamn dickhead! I'm gonna just. Goddamn dickhead! I'm gonna just. Oh, goddamn dickhead! I'm gonna just. Goddamn dickhead! What the? I thought you were the shitter.
That guy has a response.
Yeah,
a specific response.
Yeah.
What is
to be said about that? I think it's just an old white guy who's gonna yell dickhead.
Yeah.
Mine is my response is to yell Jesus Christ. What's do you get what is your response when you've been surprised?
I have to say the effing C word.
Oh, okay, nice, Josh.
Which, you know, as you know, I spent some time in London.
Yeah. Yeah. You studied abroad.
Well, I did wear a London Farm jacket for 6
Oh,
weeks.
okay. Yeah, I had one of those as well.
Yeah. I felt
Which
like
gave me
Guy
free
Ritchie.
license to use the C word.
My happy guy. Oh, just a happy guy. Oh, just a look at that. The happy dog. Oh, just a happy.
Oh, I like that one. That dog was happy. What was it up to?
And if that gets flagged, I'll duck it out there. But isn't that cute? What a happy doggy, right?
Yeah. Just like
he does.
it says on the tin.
You get home and it's like your couch is just falling apart. You know, you spend a little too long at the grocery store, and you come home and just your $4,000 yellow leather couch you ordered from
Yellow leather, huh?
has been destroyed by the Pomeranian.
What's a line from a TV show or movie that just cracks you up every single time?
You had sex with Willa Maston. Ain't nothing wrong with that. She's 18 and legal. She's retarded. That don't mean she can't have sex.
Oh, jeez. That's what she came up with? Oh, boy. What is that from? Heat of the Night?
Yeah. That wasn't even that long ago, you know?
Yeah.
Carol O'Connor. You might recognize him from All in the Family.
Oh, yeah.
Archie Bunker.
Archie Bunker. When he kissed a black man. A black man kissed him on the cheek. That was remember Sammy Davis came on the Archie Bunker show? It was the whole. I was back when there were 3 stations.
Oh, right. Yeah. And I only got one of them. It's PBS.
You only got 2 minutes.
Last week, there you go. Look at here. They ought to be ashamed. Sitting on the goddamn corner doing dope. Goddamn right, bitch.
You know, I mean, don't overthink it.
Yeah.
Rich, Can't we just sit here and smoke the dope?
Goddamn right, bitch. This is 100% a Timmy P situation. Am I wrong or am I right? Let's find out.
Where does the stopped fart go? The farts that are temporarily held back will return to the intestine. It will come out the time of next fart. But if you keep holding your fart, a lot of gas accumulates in intestine. Later, it is absorbed by the intestinal wall, into the blood, then with the blood into the systemic circulation. And then it came to the liver. It is filtered by the liver, and then to the lungs. Finally, through lung metabolism, exhale from the mouth and nose.
So if you hold your farts,
So don't do it.
it'll come out your nose.
Is that a QAnon thing? Is that like a?
You mean because it's got that narrator?
It's like, this is what's happening. This is the real. It's kind of like. Yeah.
This is the truth.
Oh, fascinating. Where do so your body will reabsorb the fart, and it'll go out your nose.
Yeah, I don't think that's true at all. It's probably
They had graphics, Josh. They had graphics, and you could follow it with my. I could see it with my eyes, so it must be.
Yeah,
that's right. Is that not true? Well, ask Dr. America.
This is the important stuff.
Ask Dr. America if that's true.
I think it's important that I show her the video too. I think I really you should send me that one so that she can examine it properly and give it a good anatomical once over.
Yeah, put it through its paces.
Monday, we'll pick that click because I think Dick will be taking the week off and watching.
I am. That was the very last TikTok, by the way. I forgot to mention that to you guys.
Oh, dude, come on! You got to learn that. That was the end of the show.
Yeah, it just happened. So
that was the end of the show.
It just came out.
Hey, Willis.
Yeah.
You've heard it enough times. Why'd you outro us?
Oh. This has been another. Oh boy! Wow, this one take finally got me. This has been another episode of Unnecessary Talk with Brian Sturges. Yes, he is that Brian Sturges. Follow us on Instagram and Twitter and all the other social medias. And go to our store with some backslashes and UNT and put in a coupon and go fuck yourself.